UK, Turn 3, Operation Savage Rabbit. So we have 46 IPCs, and we're going to be building a 1 carrier, 1 destroyer, 1 fighter, 2 tanks, 2 for tech. That's for 44, and we have 2 left over. So that's our production. So we're going to have some interesting battles this turn. We're going to be sending in a fighter and flying over this Japanese task force to attack this transport all on its own. So we're actually going to send in 2 fighters to try and do the job. See if we can get through that. And then, of course, they have 5 movements, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They would land back in India. Over here, we're going to attack Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to take this artillery and we're going to amphibious into Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. And we're going to move this battleship in and support this, as well as sending in our 2 fighters, our fighter and our tactical, to attack these units in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. We want to get that back. So that's that combat. And up here, we're going to attack Norway. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move this bomber. 1, 2, 3. Attacking this tank and infantry. These units up here are loaded on the transports, and everything else is in Finland. So we're going to attack that. And during my production, I'm going to promise to put a carrier here, so that gives these RAF units boldness to actually also participate in the attack. 1, 2, 3. So if they survive, they will come back and land here on this carrier, which is yet to be built. So those are my combats. So let's do the one over the Japanese fleet. So we have 2 fighters going over, and the Japanese fleet misses. So this Japanese transport is destroyed. Next comes the invasion against Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. So we have a fighter, we have a tactical, and we have an artillery. And we have 2 Italian army units, and we have 1 battleship coming in to do bombardment. Okay, so the first thing we do is we have an artillery, we have a fighter, we have a tactical, which is paired with the fighter, and we have a battleship. And we score 3 hits, so the Italians are gone. They fire back, and they miss. So Anglo-Egyptian Sudan is back under British control. The next combat is in Norway. We have a German tank and a German infantry versus a bomber, British bomber, and 2 fighters. So we're going to do that combat next. So this is for the British bomber. And these are the 2 fighters, and we need to score 2 hits. And my goodness, they score a lot of hits. So the Germans are dead, but they do get to fire back. And they score 2 hits. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to take off the bomber and 1 of the fighters. Or no, we're going to take off the 2 fighters and that way we don't have to put the carrier in the channel. So now we're going to land. So the fighters in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan go back to Egypt. The fighters off Sumatra fly back to India. The bomber that's in Norway flies back to England, to London. And then we do our non-combat move. We have any? We do have a destroyer. So he's going to move to Sea Zone 109. And I'll leave this, I'll move this destroyer up here as well. Okay, so now we're going to put on our reinforcements. So we're going to put a destroyer in Sea Zone off India, so you can stop your bombardment. We're also going to put 2 tanks in India. And then in the UK, we're going to put it in the shipyard on Sea Zone 109. And we're also going to put a fighter in London. So that leaves us, that's 3 fighters in London. And so, okay, so now we do our IPC count. So this is turn 3. Oh, we also have a convoy attack off India. But let's check out everything else first. So we have Sudan back. We don't get 5 for Hong Kong, Malaya. They're all gone. So we have a base of 39. Okay, so let's do the convoy off India. So the Japanese have a battleship, a cruiser, and they also have 2 planes, which I think roll 2 dice each. And they can knock out 5 points, and they have to get 3 or less. So they knock 2 points off the production. So the convoy is -2. So by my math, that's 39. Plus 4 is 43. And then we have -1 for Kenya, so -1, -1, -2, -5, 6, 7, 8. We have extra 2 or 8, -10 because of the convoy roll, so it's -10. And we have 43 plus 2 is 45 because we didn't spend all our points. So that's 45 minus 10 is 35 for next turn. That's my calculation. Thank you very much.